Hey everyone, my Optimus Prime here. In today's review, I'll be taking a look at the Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Optimus Prime. This figure was released back in early 2010 for the MechTech toy line they did at the time. And I can remember seeing the figures when I was little. I think I was probably like around 4, 5 when these figures originally came out. But, yeah, that was quite a long time ago. But, yeah, my first figure I've ever gotten from that toy line was Bumblebee, and, yeah, he's seen better days. That figure has seen better days, but, yeah, I love them, and I might have to find one completed, but I might not. But, yeah, I still have him, and he's still holding up really well, even though he's missing quite a lot of parts. But, yeah, it's something that we did when we were little, like, make them like they were battle damage and had their parts taken off them, like if they'd been shot, whatever. It's something that we used to do in our childhoods. But, yeah, so here's Optimus in his Peterbilt truck mode, and it is painted really nicely on this figure, surprisingly. I was not expecting it to be painted this good. I was originally going to pick this figure up at the Supernova Brisbane convention back in early 2025, which was last year. But yeah, I was originally going to pick this figure up at the time, but yeah, I never did. But 1 year later, I finally got one. But yeah, I really do love this toy a lot, and it is pretty fun. And sadly, it's like one of the last time we're ever going to see a Deluxe Optimus Prime again. I don't think we're ever going to see Hasbro make another one anytime soon, which is quite of a bummer. But we are lucky that they did made a Deluxe Optimus in Dark of the Moon. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm really glad they did. There's been quite a lot of repaints of this figure throughout the years. There's been another version where he came with a trailer, and he's got like a darker grey instead of this lighter grey plastic. And they've done one for the Lunar New Year. I think it's called Lunar Fire Optimus, where he's like blue, like this blue and orange. They did it for like the Lunar New Year. So yeah, it was different. And in Age of Extinction, we've got Silver Knight Optimus Prime, which was just a repaint of this original figure, but with vac metal looking metallic chrome paint, like they used in the Beastars Transmodals line and Beast Machines. And we've gotten a Last Night repaint for a 2-pack, which I don't know if, I think it was a exclusive to Toys R Us, but I don't know if we had one here in Australia. But yeah, he was released in a 2-pack that came with Protoform Optimus Prime that came in 2007, and was repainted a lot more differently than what we're used to seeing from this figure. It was a lot more different, but it was a exclusive to that set. And there was another one. They've reissued this and reissued it and done it as an exclusive figure to Universal Studios. But yeah, Universal, you can get this exact same figure at Universal Studios, surprisingly, and the Dark of the Moon Deluxe Bumblebee, surprisingly. But yeah, you can still get those figures today, even though these are like original molds from those timelines. So yeah, it's actually like surprisingly that they still using these molds. I'm just shocked that they still using them. But yeah, you can still get these and buy these at Universal Studios, but they are exclusive to the shops there. But yeah, I don't know if this is a Universal version. but I know this was like a movie exclusive they've done for the line, like the toy line they did. But yeah, I know this was a movie exclusive. So yeah, I don't know if it was a exclusive here in Target or Kmart or Big W or Toy World, wherever. But yeah, I might have to check that out after this review. But yeah, so they did come with weapons for the MechTech line. They'll come with these, well, any type of weapon that each figure comes with, and they would have their own specific feature. There's a lever here on Optimus Prime's blaster, and if you pull that back, it would spring load into his axe, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, a really cool feature, and you can also reattach this gun to this other port, which is the only two places you can store his gun if you want to have him on his cab roof, if you really wanted to, for storage. But yeah, not a whole bunch going on, and he does roll really nicely. But yeah, it's just a well done looking figure. And it's a good one that's affordable too. Like, this is one of the best Optimus Primes you can get that's way more affordable than the ultimate Optimus Prime figure and the Voyager class Optimus Prime they did at the time. So this was a better alternative to those other two figures, and also the Legends class one as well. So yeah, I don't have any figures to compare with Optimus. Sadly, I don't have any figures in the vehicle modes. I got them displayed in the robot modes, so yeah, we'll take a look at the figures when we get down to comparisons when we transform Optimus. So first thing you want to do is you want to untab his blaster that would attach to his roof, and next you want to come here to the front of the cab of the truck and just pull it out just like that. Next thing you want to do is come here and peg in his feet just like that. That would attach to his leg. Next you want to lift down his legs like that, and then you want to untab his legs and push his leg like that, and that will untab this peg that will attach into there. And you want to try to get this over just a little hook over there like that, and you want to fold down his foot and fold that panel in, and you've got one leg done for Optimus. Do it again on his other leg. Just try to push it outwards and fold it down in his toe and fold that panel back in there, and there you got both of his legs done. Next you want to come here and bring these outwards just like that, and it's a lot more easier than just trying to unpeg them, which can be very difficult doing, trying to untab them. So yeah, I find that doing that is a lot more easier. Next you can come here and push this out again, and it will soft click into place just like that. I don't know if you guys heard that, but yeah, there was a soft click, and there's like a little hook that you can actually push inwards and it would stop it from moving. But I did it for the front as well, so make sure it's like that for now. And you want to spin his waist around and make sure you've got enough clearance to spin his waist around. And you want to come up here and it should attach into place just like that, and you want to fold down his waist. And next you want to come here and fold down his arms and fold up these panels just like that. And last but not least, you can come here to his chest and you can open it just like this. There we go, and there's Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And he is pretty cool looking. I really do love this figure a lot. Considering this is like a deluxe class size figure, I think it's pretty good, and it's just a well done figure. It is sick looking. It's just well done. It's a nicely made figure. But it's just a shame that this is like the only time we're ever gonna see a movie deluxe size Optimus, which is quite sad. But yeah, he just looks pretty cool. Yeah, just a whole bunch of nicely molded in details that's sculpted on his figure. It just looks nice. I know he has a big backpack, but it doesn't bother me. But yeah, he's just a cool looking figure. But yeah, it's just nicely made. But yeah, this is a well made figure, and I think it's pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of people out there that doesn't like this light grey plastic they used on this figure, but I think it looks alright in my opinion. But yeah, it just looks pretty cool. I'm not a fan of the darker grey, but it's my personal opinion, but yeah, it's what it is. But I like this one more, in my opinion. Yeah, my one does have a little bit of yellowing, sadly. But, it doesn't bother me, but it's what it is. But it's just showing its age. Considering this is a 15-year-old toy, which is shocking. So, yeah. Still a well-done looking figure, and still holds up really well. So, yeah. When I first originally got in this figure off eBay, his legs were horribly loose. I done a tutorial video on how to fix loose joints on my channel. If you guys remember that video I've done, I've done a whole thing where how to fix loose joints with toilet paper, and that's what I did. But yeah, if you guys want to check out that video, you can. And yeah. So for his accessories, that if you want to give him his accessories, you can have Optimus Prime holding it like that, if you want to. And you can have him deploy his axe like that, if you really wanted to. Or you can just have it out like that. Or you can attach it on the side of his arm, like that, if you want to. Or you can attach it up here, like that, if you guys really wanted to. And I'll grab Roadbuster's chainsaw. And you can do it like that if you guys really want to make it like the weaponry that he had in the Dark of the Moon video game. If you guys really want to make it like he had in the game. It looks pretty cool like this as well, but yeah, if you really wanted to, you can replicate the weapons that he had in the video game when he was fighting with Shockwave. But yeah, Roadbuster's weapon does that. So yeah. But yeah, it's a thing that you can do if you guys really want to make it like he had in the video game. But yeah, it's a thing you can do if you guys really wanted to. But yeah, I think it just looks pretty cool. But to me, I like my Optimus Prime holding his gun, and shows no mercy to them. There we go. Now he's ready for action. So for size comparisons, here he is with the... Oh, one sec, I just got to reattach this gun back on his arm. One sec. Don't know why it's not. Okay, there we go. Here he is with Roadbuster, one of my favourite figures of all time. And it's because I love the colour green. So yeah, this is my favourite figure. But yeah, I love green. And my friend got me into NASCAR. And yeah, this is my all-time favourite figure. And yeah, I love it. It's just a really, really cool looking figure. And I love NASCAR. And yeah, this is perfect for me. And And perfect for you guys too. If you guys really like NASCAR like I do, this is perfect for you. I just got to try to look for Topspin and Leadfoot, even though I know Leadfoot's only released in Japan, if I'm right correctly. So yeah, that's going to be quite of a hassle to get that figure. So yeah, that's going to be quite annoying to try to get that figure. And he's pretty expensive on the aftermarket. So yeah, good luck to me getting that one anytime soon. So yeah, you can see they are really cool together, and they scale really nicely. Even though Bumblebee doesn't scale with it, but yeah, not bad. And here he is with the last figure that I've reviewed previously, Revenge of the Fallen Voyager Megatron, and you can see that they actually scale really well together. Considering Optimus is a lot more smaller and Megatron's a lot more bigger, but I didn't wanted him to be a lot more bigger and Optimus be a lot more smaller. But yeah, this is really perfect, and this is actually cool looking with them together like this. But yeah, they are in scale really nicely. But yeah, if you guys really wanted to, you can display these figures together if you really wanted to. But yeah, they look really nice together. And here he is with Studio Series, I think 32 or 44, Dark of the Moon Voyager Optimus. One of my favourite figures, and this was a JB Hi-Fi exclusive, so I'm pretty lucky I have him in my collection. So yeah, he looks pretty cool. I love this figure a lot. I love it. I would highly recommend getting it. The Buzzworthy reissue. That's what mine came from. So, and here he is with another Dark of the Moon Deluxe figure that was released in the same year. I think it was 2011 or 2010, whatever. Here he is with Darksteel. This is a Sideswipe repaint they done, and remolded him and repainted him into Darksteel. Even though this is a reference to Quick Strike from Transformers Beast Wars, so yeah, I think that is pretty cool that they made a movie type version of that Beast Wars character. So yeah, you can see how they look together. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually quite scared about the type of plastic that is getting old. But yeah, I don't know if it's still good to transform, but yeah, I've never transformed this figure before. But yeah, that type of yellowing, or I don't know what does it, that I don't know what type of thing that makes that plastic look like that, but I'm actually quite scared to transform it. Next, here he is with another figure that was released as well. Here he is with Crankcase. See how they look together. And here he is with Studio Series Crowbar, one of the figures that we never gotten in Dark of the Moon originally. So yeah, we never got an A Deluxe Crowbar, sadly. So yeah, this works for now. So yeah, there's Crowbar. Sadly, I do not have Hatchet. Sadly, so yeah, forgive me on that one. What else? Here he is with Transformers Hunt for the Decepticons Activators Megatron. Yeah, they actually scale really nicely together. Yeah, the gold paint is a bit weird, but yeah, it's a thing they did. But if you guys really want to scale them together, this definitely works really well. It's just basically a deluxe size looking Megatron, and I think it fits perfectly. But this is his Revenge of the Fallen version, but it's what it is. If you guys really wanted to, like I said before, it's a thing that you can do. And last but not least, here he is with Ultimate Optimus Prime. And you can see how they look together, and they are pretty cool. They are pretty cool together. I don't have the Voyager in my collection, sadly. So, yeah. That's what it is. Or, in something you can do if you really, really wanted to, you can use the Bayway sword that came in like a bag lot. They done for the weaponry for just only Optimus. You can have them hold it, and it just looks pretty cool. If you really wanted to, you can have it hold it. But yeah, you can have Dark of the Moon Deluxe Optimus hold the Bayway weaponry set that they did for Optimus. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. It's a thing you can do. So, yeah, there's that. So, for his... I don't know if I showed his articulation or not. For his articulation, his head is on a swivel. Sadly, it's not on a ball joint, so, yeah. His arms can go on a full 360, and they can go up that far. He has a bicep swivel, and he has a double-jointed elbow, which is nice. A waist swivel, but the backpack hinders the articulation. But, yeah, he does have a waist swivel. His legs can go up that far, and they can go back that far. If you really want to do that, you can have it in the back like that, and up that far. And he does have a thigh swivel, and he has a knee bend that goes that far and goes up that far. And he surprisingly does have a ankle tilt, which is really nice. And you can have him in really cool looking poses if you really want to display him like this on display, and that is a really cool looking pose. If you really want to display your Dark of the Moon Deluxe Optimus like this, I think this looks pretty cool on your shelf, and definitely will make your collection stand out. And yeah, I think it's just a really, really cool figure. I would highly recommend getting this figure if you guys want like any type of Optimus, or if you're a completionist like I am, or a Optimus Prime fan like I am. I would recommend getting this in your collection. If you guys already have it, I would recommend you getting Ultimate Optimus Prime. I might do a review on him sometime. I might probably do a review on him and take a look at some of the Dark of the Moon figures. I don't know if I've taken a look at any of them. But, yeah, I think I might have to review some figures that came out in Dark of the Moon. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go and check out my other social medias if you guys really wanted to. I would highly appreciate that. And please make sure to like and subscribe if you guys want more awesome Transformers reviews like this in the future. And until the next review, I'll see you all next time.